colors. Today we're going to be making a simple little project for Easter that doesn't take a lot of skill. A lot of people can just dive right into this. You get the supplies over at the dollar store and make this cute little centerpiece. And it just takes minutes to put together, and we'll be back in a minute to tell you what supplies we're going to use. So the first thing we want to do is talk about what we're going to use. I counted like 8 items from the dollar store. You need 2 of the bunnies, and they come in all kinds of colors this year. I noticed they're real fun. There's even rainbow ones, so pick whatever you want on the colors. And I happen to have the 2 white ones. And then you want this little bunny yarn kit. This is this year's little bunny yarn kit. It's a little paler pink than last year's, I noticed. You're going to use that. It's got the little bunny on it, so you'll know you have the right one. You can make 3 bunnies with this kit. You need 2 little 3/4 inch, I'd say, cotton balls. They're in white. These I did not get at the dollar store. The only thing I did get at the dollar store from all these things. So I got those out of my pom-pom box. Then we're going to use some jute from the dollar store. Some of the little carrots, all from the dollar store. Then these row of six pack of the Easter eggs. These are the dahlia flowers that they have. I've used some of them already, but you can just get those for $1.25. Little flowers, dahlias. And you want to go into the craft area and get this wood shape for the base that we're going to use. And you'll find that in the craft items on the craft aisle. And that's all we're going to use to make this beautiful little centerpiece. Doesn't take a lot to put together, and you'll be happy to have it. So I'll be right back to get started. So the first thing we're going to do is take this yarn craft kit from the dollar store, and we're going to put together a couple of these little bunnies that are in here. So we just want to open that up. And there's big pom-poms and little pom-poms. You want a little one and a big one for each bunny you're going to put together. We need to put together 2 bunnies for this project. And I'll save the other bunny for another project. So I open up the little envelope here that has the ears and the nose and the eyes in it. We're going to need 2 of the pink pieces for each bunny and 1 white for each pink piece. These are real easy to do. You might have just passed these by and not even noticed, but I've used these in a lot of my Easter projects over the last 4 years. And they're always really cute to use. So you just want to go ahead and we'll glue these pom-poms together, making the head and the body. So I'll find a little flat spot here. Give it some glue. And while that's setting up, we'll go ahead and put the little, it didn't come with a tail, but I wanted to add the little tails. So you'll have to get the little white pom-poms to add those. And then for the ears, you just want to take those pieces out. And they've got a white nose and 2 black eyes. Got those out. And for the ears, we'll just put some glue on both sides of the bottom. Tuck those in there like that. I just thought we'd get the bunnies done so that when it comes time to place them, they'll be all ready. Looks like I'm gonna have to put some little more glue on here. There we go. Let me let that set up for a minute. So I'm just finishing up the face on this. I just put a little dab of glue on there. 2 black eyes and a white nose. That's my little puppy Molly down there barking, so don't let her alarm you. And so that's how the little bunny looks when it's all made. And I'm gonna make another one because we're gonna use 2 in this project, and I'll be right back. I've got the bunnies all put together, and they're ready for when I want to place them on our centerpiece here. So we're going to start by taking one of the white bunnies. I tied a piece of jute around the neck for a little bow around there. And the next thing I want to do is give this little bunny its baby bunny. We're going to do that next. We're going to place a baby bunny that she's going to be holding like that. I have to turn it a little bit so I can see. And we'll just glue the bottom right in place. And after I get that to set up, I will put the hands up on it like this. That'll hold for me for a second so I can get the hands going here. And then I'm going to glue this hand here, and I'll be right back with you. The next thing that we're going to do is glue the 2 of them together, the boy and the girl, the couple. We're going to glue them together. Put a little glue right there and hold that. There's going to be a lot of, I've got to glue in 4 spots going down here to get these glued together. So let me let that set up, and then we'll continue on down here. So we're still gluing down the bunnies, and we want to take his hand and put it under her arm here. You see that? Like that. And then we'll glue that right in place. And we'll let that set up. We've got the hand glued on here. So they're holding hands. And we go down a little bit farther on the body, and you want to put a little bit of glue here. And put that together. Like that. And then the last little bit of glue we'll do right underneath their feet. His foot, right on top of her foot. We'll glue right there. So they're all glued. So we'll give this a minute to set up, and we'll continue on. Now I've got the jute tied around both of their necks, making them their little bows. They're all glued down to the side, the middle. So we're ready to go ahead and glue them on the wood shape that we got at the craft aisle at the dollar store. Looks like that. I cut off a little piece of jute that was on here that you could hang this if you wanted to, but we don't want that. So we're gonna put the hole on the back, and then we're gonna put them kind of in the middle a little bit farther back than that. Their feet are both on here. And get them on there like that, like you want them. And then just tip them back, keeping them right in place, and put the glue on the bottom. And then tip them back like that, and we'll let them set up on there. Okay, the next thing I want to do is go ahead and put the bunny on that's in front of the boy bunny. We'll put him right here, right on top of the foot. Put the glue right here. And just lay it right on there like that. You can just get the pom-pom exactly like you want it and spray it with some hairspray to stiffen it up to make it stay how you want it. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want this to be wet while I'm working on it, but in the end I'll do that. I'll spray these pom-poms. Now the next thing we can do is to take and put the flower in her ears. We're going to get one of these dahlia flowers. And I did notice I was at a couple different dollar stores and they both had these dahlias in this color. Of course, you could use whatever color you want to, but this is what we're using today. Cut off a little bit of that stem. We want to glue it so they're not in our eyes. I'll kind of hold those ears together. Get some more glue here. Kind of hold these together and glue it high enough that you're not right in the eyes. We're gonna glue a couple petals into the position that we want them on here. Like that. That should be good. I'll do this one too. We've got that like that. We can take and put our egg. We'll put one of our eggs in the front here. I'm going to have eggs rolling all over the table. I really like this aqua color one right here. So we'll use that one and we'll put that back here in front of her foot, leaving enough room for the carrots. Like that. And then let me get some carrots here. We'll just put them on there like this on this one. Cute little carrots. And then on the back, we want to take another egg. I think we'll do the green one. and cover up this hole here. Now I'll let that set up and I'll be right back with you. So I got the pom-poms out of the yarn kit, the last two pom-poms, and we're going to put those on the back of the bunnies because they don't have the tails on the bunnies, on the plain white bunnies there. So we're going to give them some tails. We have a large pom-pom left in the little bag, and we have a smaller one. So we're going to use the large one on the boy. And then I'm going to put the smaller one on the girl over here, and I'll be right back with you. So I've got those glued on now, and I'm going to spray them with a little bit of hairspray, so they kind of keep their shape. You can come back and do that a couple times. And the same with the bunnies in the front. And we're all finished. That's all it takes to make this, and I think it's really cute and worth the effort, and it certainly doesn't cost very much. So thank you for coming and watching this today. If you like this video, make sure to like, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe.